coming in hot, hot, hot.
In today's global market, farmers in Jamaica need to choose crops that will yield the best returns on their time, labor, and money. Hot pepper is such a crop. The worldwide demand for hot pepper fruit and hot pepper products is growing, especially the Scotch bonnet variety for which Jamaica is famous. It seems that people are increasingly craving more interesting foods and as a result want more of hot pepper flavor in their diet. Farmers with holdings of 0.4 hectares, the same as 1 acre, can make as much as $6,000 or 300,000 Jamaican dollars per crop from Scotch bonnet pepper. There are already many farmers growing Scotch bonnet for the export market. However, many of them are not growing high-quality fruit that fetch the best prices.
Unfortunately, we do get peppers sometimes that cannot be exported and we have to return them. Farmers have to be careful to select their fruit to make sure that the trees are bearing good quality peppers.
There are 7 vital steps to profitable hot pepper production, and unless you learn about them and put them into practice, you will not get the fruit or the income you expect. Use together these steps from the basis for Integrated Crop Management (ICM). ICM is a system that allows the farmer to get the best results from the crop while protecting himself, consumers, and the environment. The farmer uses all the measures that will make the farm and its surroundings good for the crop, mankind, and the environment, but bad for the pests and diseases that affect it. The 7 steps are: Step 1. Always use high-quality seeds. Step 2. Select the field carefully and prepare land properly. Step 3. Grow seedlings in a well-managed nursery. Step 4. Carefully transplant seedlings at the correct stage of growth. Step 5. Apply fertilizer and irrigation at the times needed. Step 6. Combine all pest management practices. Do not rely on chemical pesticides alone. Step 7. Apply proper harvest and post-harvest techniques to ensure the highest quality fruits. It is no secret that good fruit comes only from healthy plants. And the only way to ensure that you start with healthy plants is to either buy seedlings from a reputable source or to build your own nursery to produce them. Seedlings that are strong and healthy to begin with have a much better chance of producing excellent fruit. Nursery site selection. The location of your nursery is very critical. You need to be sure that you do not build it where other peppers, tobacco, tomatoes, or Irish potatoes have been growing. These crops have similar diseases to pepper as well as a mite, which can spread to the seedlings in the nursery. For this reason, be sure that your nursery is located at least 200 meters or 220 yards from any of these crops. To get healthy seedlings using ICM, an insect-proof nursery is essential. It is therefore strongly recommended by FAO and MINAG that this important step is not left out. The total cost of this nursery, which is 3.6 by 7.2 meters, or 12 by 24 feet in size, is 105,000 Jamaican dollars, or approximately 2,000 US dollars. This may seem a bit expensive, but building a proper nursery is a worthwhile investment that will pay for itself within a year and bring the farmer profits over the years. A nursery of this size can produce as many as 35,000 seedlings per year. Some farmers or farmer groups could build the nursery and supply others within their area. Other persons could specialize in producing seedlings of various vegetables as a business in itself. An insect-proof nursery requires insect-proof mesh, wood or metal posts, gravel, concrete blocks, and corrugated or plastic translucent roofing material. The insect-proof mesh is the most critical. All other materials can be substituted to reduce costs. Once the nursery is constructed, you can now sow the seeds. To do this, you will need high-quality seeds, seedling trays, good potting soil, foliar fertilizer. ICM makes all effort to provide the best possible conditions for healthy growth of the delicate seedlings. Seedling trays are very important, and there are two main types that you can use: the black polythene and white styrofoam trays. We recommend the styrofoam trays because they last much longer and are easier to carry. The trays should have from 60 to 80 cells each. 50 to 60 trays are needed to produce seedlings for a 0.4 hectare or 1 acre field. The soil used in the nursery should be free of pests and disease organisms. The main types of irrigation are sprinkler, drip, and furrow. For Scotch bonnet pepper, drip irrigation is the best because less water is needed. Less water is lost. There is less weed growth. Less foliage diseases occur. There is a more efficient use of fertilizer and more uniform crop growth. When using drip, apply about 5,000 liters or 1,100 gallons of water each day for a 0.4 hectare or 1 acre field over the life of the crop. For the first 4 weeks following transplanting, irrigate daily. After this, depending on rainfall, irrigate whenever plants wilt at midday. If mulch is used, less water is needed. Harvesting usually starts about 12 weeks after transplanting. The fruits must be harvested when they are firm, shiny, full green, or with a blush of yellow-orange color. The pedicel or stalk and calyx or stalk base should be green, and overall, fruits should look fresh. When you reap fruits is important. Avoid harvesting peppers on a rainy day, as water will promote rapid spoilage. Ideally, harvest your peppers on the same day as shipping or the day before. Fruit handling. How you hold and transport your peppers is also important. Harvested peppers need good ventilation. Therefore, don't use the black plastic crates that are normally used for packing bananas. These absorb heat and will help to cause spoilage. Damage can be caused by stuffing containers, rough handling, and putting too much weight on top of containers. Bags should not be used as they do not protect the fruit from damage. Ventilated plastic crates are best. Be careful not to overfill or underfill them, or the fruit will be damaged by squashing or moving around too much during transportation. When transporting, the crates should be stacked properly to prevent the peppers from being pressed and jolted around. Like harvesting, the produce should be transported in the cooler part of the day so that fruit will remain fresh longer. Storing mature green peppers with ripening fruits will make them ripe much faster, so this should be avoided as far as possible. Sorting and grading. On reaching the exporter, peppers will be graded. There are two main grades for Scotch bonnet pepper: grade A or grade 1 and grade B or grade 2. Characteristics of grade A Scotch bonnet pepper: the classic Scotch bonnet shape, 3 to 4 lobes, and the characteristic cup and saucer shape. Deep yellow color, a minimum of 3.5 centimeters or 1.5 inches wide. Skin that is completely free from spots, breaks, bruises, or decay. 5 bruised fruit out of every 100, or 5% of fruit, is allowed for grade A. 8% is tolerated in peppers for grade B. Traceability system. A system is now being set up to trace all fresh produce to the farm on which they were grown. This will identify farmers with pesticide residue or excessive pest problems. It is necessary if Jamaica is to continue exporting fresh produce overseas, so farmers need to support this system. Exporters, RADA, MINAG plant quarantine, and farmers will be directly involved. Every farmer supplying export fruit will be given a code. If fruits are found with problems, the code will help farmers involved to know where they need to improve. The system will help protect those farmers who follow safe practices and help maintain our overseas markets. It is in the best interest of all farmers and the many other persons who benefit from farming to support this system. Otherwise, many of the markets for our produce will be lost. Integrated Crop Management (ICM) provides farmers with the most profitable way to produce high-quality peppers that are safe to consumers while safeguarding the farmer's health and the well-being of the environment. If farmers adopt the ICM approach to hot pepper production, they will be proud producers of high-quality Scotch bonnet pepper. In doing so, they will help themselves and the thousands of laborers, distributors, processors, and consumers of hot pepper and pepper products. Watch the video as many times as you like. If you still have questions afterwards, check your local extension officer who will be happy to assist you further.
Coming in hot, hot.